Hello and welcome back to the Apocalypse. I'm your host, Vormithrax, and this is episode number 40 of our Let's Play tutorial for Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. And it's the middle of the night, and we're kind of creeping around in a town trying to get some cool scavenged loot from various buildings. We had a really successful run last time. We ended by bringing our loot back to the car. I've spent some short amount of time just unloading our cart and our personal inventory in between episodes and getting that sorted out. So I think we're good to go. I ate some eggs and had some water, so we're full and slaked. Pain is only 1. Got some hit point damage we do need to be careful of on both of our arms, so we don't want to get into any close fights, but I think we've got another building or two I'd like to hit before we call it and head back out. So it's coming up on midnight, so we've still got some hours of darkness to go, and I think we're still good to proceed after our very successful run into the gun store, and let's get moving. So looking at our map, we're going to just head due east into town again. So we've explored this. It's got a good supply of clothing items and work clothes and things like that in the lockers, but nothing else in the garage that we were too excited about. But we hit a bonanza in the gun store with a little bit of ammo, good supply of mods, but then a really good supply of tools in a gun shop. It was a gunsmith store. So one of the alternate designs. We've seen a few gun stores so far, and this one was a different design than the others, and thank goodness, because it had some really good tools in there. So I think I might... Everything else is up north towards those shock zombies. There's nothing else really off to the east. These are all standard buildings. Maybe we'll work our way over and take a peek into the pawn shop. And then we'll head up to the garage and then check out the veterinarian's clinic and the firehouse. So we'll kind of go in counterclockwise order. So I'm going to go right through this back field. We'll head to the parking lot here, then step into these fields behind, and then head to that. Alright, so that's the plan. So we make sure safe mode is on. We'll quick move. This should all be fairly clear. We've been through it a few times now. We'll angle up. Oops. Oh, those are the shocker zombies way up north. They're 60 to the north, no problem. So we'll disable that and keep moving. Alright, this is the parking lot. Should have the gun store coming up, and there it is. Alright, we'll go ahead and keep traveling this way and then cut up from here. Alright, so everything to our east is new, so this is where I no longer have a cleared area. So, need to pay more attention. So we'll move northeast through these fields, and that should be putting us pretty close, just due east now. Alright, that should be the exterior wall, the back wall of the pawn shop. I'm not sure if they have a rear... Yep, hello, shady zombie. We'll go ahead and... Yeah, we're going to have a bunch of them. We'll turn off safe mode for the moment. We're paying attention now. Alright, we've been grabbed. They're clawing and biting at me. We're just going to fight our way through it and rely on our armored items. Looks so far it's doing good. So we're blocking with our spear. He's biting us, but the armor's protecting us. No penetration. Everything's looking good. So, oh, he bit our leg, so he got a little bit of damage through. No infections, so everything's good that way. So I'm checking here. None of our hit locations have turned a different color, so we have no issues with infections or anything. And we're okay there. Took a little bit of damage, but not too bad. Alright, so let's pulp, pulp, and pulp. And nothing there. Let's just do advanced inventory. Look at everything nearby. So just some clothes that we don't care about, and that's it. So we're going to keep moving. Alright, there is a rear door. Cool. Let's try to lockpick it. We need to improve our lockpick skills anyway. Oh, failed, and I... Oh, no, but didn't damage the lockpick, so we'll try again. We're going to keep trying for a little while. This is a... It did finally unlock, and we're doing that because it's raising... somewhere on here. My brain is not registering it. It's raising... which skill is it raising? I can't remember now. Survival? Mechanics? I can't remember. It's attached to one of these. I thought it was... Does it tell me on the lockpicks? It doesn't tell me there. I can't remember now. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so what do we got? What do we got? Alright, 50 rounds of 9mm jacketed hollow point. Awesome. So that's more rounds for our pistols, some cream soda, and some antibiotics. Awesome. What building is this? This is the pawn shop. Alright, everybody, visit pawn shops. I guarantee you're going to find antibiotics and guns. Alright, I just heard something nearby. I'm just going to drink the soda. No. Never mind, we're slaked. We'll go ahead and pick it up. Alright. Sounds like we got zombies in here. I can hear them making noises. Blood on the wall. That's a tool belt? Holster. Cool. Good condition holster. We'll go ahead and pick that up. Don't think we need a dress. There we go. Alright, he's on the counter, which means he's going to be even slower than usual, so we'll take advantage of that. Nothing special there. Yes, we'll stop smashing. And he disappears as soon as he's out of our range, because it's dark. Bit our leg again. And these guys are just nibbling away at us. Any other sounds? Any others? I think I just heard something. Alright, we'll smash that. Ooh, Smith & Wesson 619 with 7 shots. Alright, I'm liking pawn shops again. So it's a revolver, single shot. A 7-round 38 caliber revolver sold by Smith & Wesson. It features a fixed rear sight and reinforced frame. Alright, good solid handgun. Fires 38 special rounds. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Not going to pass up any guns. Nothing with that one. Alright. Yep, I hear more zombie noises, so we'll work our way around the shop here. What do we got? A silver necklace? Not interested. A scimitar. We never did start using that sword that we had found a long time ago. We've been pretty much relying on our spear for our hand-to-hand damage. Scimitar. Take a look at that in detail. So, don't care about the butchering, cutting, a curved sword associated with various Middle Eastern and Central Asian countries. This one seems oddly dull and worn. Alright, this is a ceremonial scimitar, so we're not even going to bother picking it up. It's not a combat weapon. So don't be fooled. Pocket watch we don't need. I'm going to let go of the cart and hop the counter, so that is the edge of the building, so don't need the dress there. Alright, so we got everything that's useful in here. So not bad. I'm not going to go out the front door. We're just going to take off out the back. Alright, so the back room definitely had the goodies. Good to know, though. Oops, wrong one. Bring up the map, and we are done searching that. So we got a pizza parlor and a fast food restaurant. Minor food items, possibly some cooking tools, but I think we've got most of that pretty well covered, so we're not going to go there. Grocery store, again. Can't think of much that would be there. We could possibly find an ATM to consolidate our cash cards again. I'm going to have to go up that direction for the garage, so I'm going to go in between those two buildings and see what I see. I might pop into the grocery store. See if there's a back door. So there is a back door to the garage, so we'll check it out while we're here. What do we got in there? Jumpsuit, hooded hard hat. Just how good is that? 8 and 8 for the head. 80% coverage. I think I'll stick with the fireman's helmet. Oh yeah, acetylene torch. Another thing we were looking for. Alright, this is why scouting missions in the vehicle with binoculars is awesome. You can get a good knowledge of your local area, wait for the right opportunity, and make these kinds of targeted raids into buildings. These are jumper cables, it looks like. Already got some, I think, but we'll grab them just in case. Nothing in the back room. Nothing on that shelf, and no vehicles or machinery. Alright, well, we got an acetylene torch. That's another critical item off the wish list, so I'm super happy. That makes this whole thing worth it. Let's actually go around this side. We'll come to the front, peek out, see... Alright, nothing in range. Locked door, we can practice our lock picking again. And we got it. Alright, we can take a look at these. Prime open, nothing there. I think this is a larger store that's going to have the ATM. Oh, we damaged our lockpick that time. So your lockpicks, you'll notice here now, the pick has its own, that's been damaged, has its own separate inventory location. So these two picks are full and don't have any damage, so they stack. But this one has now been separated. So that's just a consequence. They will eventually go away. There's the ATMs that I was expecting. So we're going to go ahead and transfer all the money onto our biggest card. Now our inventory just got shorter by quite a bit because all our cash cards got consolidated. Still don't have nearly as much money as I had that one time we went to the gas station. This was about how much we spent for one trip at the gas station. So we definitely want to find as many cash cards as we can. Alright, nothing there. I think this is, yeah, the back counter. Couple cardboard boxes I don't care about. Ooh, sausage I'll take. Yummy. Actually, let's go ahead and eat one. Right there. Yes, alright. And what do we got? Gallon jug of milk. We're going to say unload. Gallon jug of milk. Pour on the ground right there. And then we will pick up the jug. Alright. And we'll head into the store proper. It's the other bathroom. Let's go down this way first before we go. Well, let's go ahead and cover this side, I guess. Alright, lots of food and spices is what I'd like. So flour's good, cornmeal's good. Oops, and oatmeal's good. That's probably rotten, it is. Work our way to the front here. Some cookies. I'm going to leave the potato chips. They don't give you much nutrition. They got lots of thirst that they cause, so. Rotten apples. More potato chips. Pork sticks, similar problem, but at least they've got a little more nutritional value, so we'll go ahead and grab those. Ooh, Pop-Tarts. Everybody loves Pop-Tarts. Lots of happiness. Cornmeal and spaghetti. Good. I like all this food that doesn't have preservation problems or spoilage problems, so all of this dry goods makes for great recipes. As we get our cooking skill increased, we'll have more and more options for better and better foods. We can get alcohol elsewhere in volume, so I'm not going to worry about that. Candy, it'll be a happiness item. Just a paper wrapper, that we know about. Ooh, yes, a new item I can explain. Cool. So, grocery stores, travel offices, there's a number of buildings where you can find these. Gas stations will sometimes have them. It's a road map. This particular one is specifically a tourist guide, so we're going to pick it up. And we don't have any light to read it at the moment. When we get back to the car, we'll use the dome light to read it real quick. So hopefully I remember. Don't need that book. Don't need that. Alright, and what do we got over here? More cough syrup, eye drops, and a mop. Alright, I think that's it. So, bring up our map, and the grocery store is explored. Alright, so we'll head back this way. Out we go. Alright, and we already cleared the garage. So we need to mark that off as well. Alright, we're making good progress on getting the section looted that we wanted. Don't care about those, so really all we have left is the vet clinic and the fire station. So, let's move back north, and everything north of me is unexplored, potentially. Alright, so this is the next building. We'll see if we can get to the front door. Right after we look in the... Ooh, first aid kits. Love finding stuff like that, just laying around. We could actually use a first aid kit on some of our damaged locations. And why don't we do that once? I don't think I've used one for you before. So we'll hit activate. We'll go to our shopping cart and the first aid kit. We'll go ahead and apply that, and it asks us to pick a location. So this is your current status. This is what the status will be after applying the first aid kit. So whatever number I pick is what it's going to apply to. So if I want to do my legs, for example, to make sure that I can run fast without having my legs get cut out, then that's the one. With these all even, it's kind of a toss-up, so I'm just going to do my left leg. I'll pick number 5, and it has finished using the first aid kit, and you can see our left leg has gotten healed dramatically. So, there are ways of raising your hit points directly, but it's through things like the first aid kit, and those are a pretty limited supply you want to be pretty careful with, but I think we've got enough now where I wanted to show you how that worked. I can't remember if one of the earlier 39 episodes I did that for you or not. Alright, through the lens, that's backpacking and wilderness photography. I don't think that has a skill associated with it. We'll grab it anyway. I think it's got a happiness value that might be useful. And that, a pet carrier, some cat food, some meat jerky. Ooh, a AAA guide, yes. That we'll definitely take. Take the jerky. I don't think I need the rest of that, so actually a lot of things right there. Nothing there. Nope. Okay. That's the office. Nothing there. This will be the other side office. Okay. Alright. Just the one jug. Ooh, actually it's got hydrogen peroxide. Cool. Good stuff. We're going to take the dust mask. I forgot to pick one up from the garage that we had visited to help us with the smoke zombies, so we can prevent the smoke inhalation somewhat. Doesn't completely protect you from it, but it'll cut down on it, so... And it's a better alternative than the full gas mask in some cases. Alright, we're going to use our lockpicks again, and we got it that time. What do we got? More dog food and more meat jerky. Go ahead and grab the meat jerky. It's preserved, so it lasts, so it's a good thing to grab. More meat jerky. And some chain link if you need wire. That door's locked as well. There we go. Alright, this is the safe, which we still haven't found a stethoscope to try to help us pick that safe. That's the rear door. I think that's it. So, didn't find much in the way of healing items. We'll work our way over this way, head towards the fire station. Oh. And we've got a skeletal dog coming at us. The spear's not ideal, but I think it's better to use it than it is to try to get the baton out. So, yeah, he's nearly dead already. Alright, so, better choice than trying to get the blunt weapon out for a skeletal creature. We'll work our way across the front bays here. Thought I heard some growling in there, so I think we've got some zombie firefighters to deal with. And we got the door unlocked. Alright, is that a shovel? Yep, shovel we don't need. I'll step up. Can't do anything there. Alright, so now... the danger here is when I throw the switch to my left, it's going to open this metal door. Let's, yeah, can't be picked, so I have to throw the... Oh, no! Youch! That's the kind of thing that I dread, is I've entered a building, I've only got one way out, and a zombie or zombies are now coming in that direction. I have no escape path but through these, and this guy's going to explode into a hazy cloud of putrid gas. Let's do... And I've got a gas mask with me, right there. I'd have to grab it, then I have to equip it. I think I'm going to get gassed before I manage to do that. But we brought it for a reason. Let's try. Yep. You feel sick from inhaling the thick toxic gas, of course. I'm going to put it on real quick. And we're going to move out of here. Jeez, that thing went a long way. Alright, shocker zombie. Still not in sight. 46 to the northeast. I think the guy exploded, and so he's gone. Oh, firefighter zombie coming up behind me. So, did they open the door somehow? I don't know where they would have come from other than that door that I hadn't opened yet. Alright, we're going to go into run mode. We're going to get around the corner of the building here. Get some range. Then we're going to take off the gas mask so I can see again. Now the benefit, we did get the gas mask put on, so I'm glad that I chose to do that. He did gas us for 1 round, but because we then immediately put the gas mask on and then moved out of the cloud, we didn't inhale that gas every time we took a step through the cloud. So it worked out really well, actually. So that is the benefit of having that kind of an item with you. And knowing to plan ahead for that kind of thing, so be prepared. Alright, so it said I couldn't move back because the cart was colliding with a firefighter zombie, so I think there's a zombie just to the north of us that probably chased us around the corner. So I've got the spear out. We'll move back that direction now. I was kind of surprised to get a message about yeah, I guess there is one, but I don't know where he came from other than through that door. I'm going to avoid trying to fire the guns right now. This is turned into a quiet mode. I don't mind using the guns during the daylight, but I fear using them in the dark in an area I haven't fully cleared, because who knows what it's going to draw in. So a cash card, cell phone, filter mask. So that's similar to the other things we picked up. A mask that straps over your mouth and nose and filters air. Protects from smoke, dust, and other contaminants quite well. So the reason you would use one of these over the other is this only covers the mouth specifically. It doesn't cover your whole face and head like the gas mask does. Doesn't cut down on your visual range or any of that, so it only affects your mouth. It's probably not as good a filtration. So it's got 7 environmental protection and 6 acid protection, but I'm not sure. Let's check our inventory. What's the stats on the gas mask? So it provides 16 environmental protection and 9 acid, and it covers the eyes and the mouth. So the eye protection is actually pretty important, because if you get a combination of zombies like I fear, and you get one of those gas zombies, and then you also get one of the bile ones that spit the bile at you, those will blind you if you don't have eye coverage or eye protection. So there's various reasons why you would use one over the other. One weighs more than the other, and so on. So let's unload the cell phone, unload nothing else. What else did he have? Cash card we'll grab. Utility vest I don't need. I've got trousers. I don't need any of the rest of that. I'm just debating the filter mask as a possibility. I think I'll leave it. I think between the dust mask and the gas mask, I think we're pretty well covered. So we'll be happy with that. We will smash the corpse, and then we'll head back in. So the gas is still dissipating. We're going to have to let some time go by for that to go away. There's another way to let time pass. So if you use, I'm not sure what that symbol's called, but it's the same symbol that's on the / key. It's the straight up and down. I don't want to call it a bracket, really. I don't know what that's called. That's the symbol. That brings up a timer function where you can give a command to wait for a specific amount of time. So I haven't mentioned this previously. It's another menu option you can use. So if I just wanted to stand here for 5 minutes and let that cloud die out, I could. And it'll warn me if something approaches. So it's a faster way than me just sitting here and tapping the 5 key over and over and over again. So it's taking a while for that gas to dissipate. I'm just gonna back up a bit more, let some more time pass. Shocker zombie spotted. So spotted's okay. It's only when it says approaching that I've got to really worry. Alright. That enclosed space is taking its time to dissipate that gas. I don't want to throw the gas mask on and head back in there. I hate the fact that it blocks my visibility so much. But there's no way for me to get through these doors from the exterior without cutting through them or doing something pretty drastic. I'm willing to give it some more time. Let's say 30 minutes. There we go. Alright, so it's almost 3 in the morning, so we'll get this looted out, and then we'll probably have to head back to the car and call it there. Alright, some disinfectant, so we're definitely going to grab that. Very important. Alright, so I don't know where that zombie came from. He must have just been wandering around outside the building because it didn't come through this door. So let's open this up. We're going to activate... Sorry, we're going to examine to the switch to the left, then say yes. Alright, so not a surprise, zombies down there. I'm going to let them step to me, and then I'll fight them one-to-one in the doorway and hope nothing comes at me from the north through the open door. Okay, going well so far. Okay, looking good. I'm not going to search them till I make sure things are clear. Then I'll come back and take a look. Alright, I'm going to stop and let some time pass and just... Yep, here comes another one. As long as it's just one, I'm going to stay here. If I see another one approaching, I'm going to back up to the doorway. Okay, another one down. I'm going to head out this way, because I'll hear somebody trying to break through that door to my southwest. So they've been tearing apart a fire engine. There's one right there. There's two. Alright. I think I can kill this one before the other one gets near me. Yep, alright, perfect. Alright, things are going good so far. So, there's a fire engine, examine vehicle. Unfortunately, zombies have been trapped in here with it, and they've been tearing it apart. It's almost thoroughly destroyed. It's still got some interesting components to it. Lots of seats and seat belts. Some 24-inch wheels. Floodlight. That could be interesting to pull the floodlight off and get set up in our base. The alternator's good, but the rest of it's kind of trashed. The water cannon still works. There should be, yeah, some tanks. 162-liter tanks and a vehicle tank with water in it, 60 liters. So another tank, another tank. So lots of water tanks. Looks like most of them are still full of water. So you get the idea, lots of tanks. So you could pull a lot of volume storage out of this place. Also some storage batteries. So a lot of good things in here. Pretty thoroughly trashed. There's tons of stuff on the ground. Got oxygen packs. Oh, that's from the zombies. Fire axe, cash card. Lots of spare parts. Alright, let's finish clearing before I look at the loot. So, Halligan bar! Finally! One of the other things I've been hoping for. Alright, so notice over here, Halligan bar has level of digging, 2 of hammering, and 4 of prying. Heavy multiple-use tool commonly carried by firefighters, law enforcement, and military rescue units. Use it to open locked doors without destroying them or lift manhole covers. You could also wield it to bash some heads in. It has brutal strike, wide strike, meaning it hits in a range around you, so it has like a sweeping attack. Does 20 bash, 5 cut. The only downside is it is somewhat slow to swing. It's big and heavy, so you're going to swing it fairly slowly, but it also gives you a to-hit bonus. Awesome blunt weapon slash multi-purpose tool. So I love having a Halligan bar. I'm thinking it might be too big to fit on my utility vest or belt that I've got my expandable baton on. So we're going to try it, but if it doesn't work, we're going to hope for one of the better vests that we can just hook that Halligan tool to so we don't have to carry it. We'll be able to wear it. But we are definitely grabbing the Halligan bar. Alright, so grab the Halligan bar. We'll work out how to equip it or wear it later. Don't need the scrap stuff. Oh, another zombie. That's why we're clearing before we do the general looting. Alright, another one down. Turnout coat that fits. Cool. A knit hat I don't care about. Alright, we'll... Yep, another zombie. Oops. Alright. Fire gauntlets, infrared goggles. Those I'm just going to unload real quick. We've got a pair at home and I don't use them often. And a UPS, cool. This is a Unified Power Supply, or UPS, device developed jointly by the military and scientific interests for use in combat and the field. The UPS is designed to power armor, some guns, but drains batteries quickly. It's an awesome thing. It has a maximum of 1,000 charges. Basically, when you have it and you have it charged up, you can use it as a general power source that other devices can plug into. So it's very, very useful. I'm super happy that we found it. I wasn't expecting to find one like that. we'll grab it. We're going to put that to good use. Another zombie firefighter. And another zombie firefighter. Alright. Loving our stick. Pocket guide to first aid, I think we've already dealt with. Brings first aid to 2. Yeah, we're already high enough to not worry about that. Cash card we'll grab. Ooh, big cash card. I like it. Alright, I think... No, another zombie. Every time I think we've got it cleared, another one pops out. I think that because I would think the noise we've been making with the combats would have drawn them all down to us already. Alright, so that is finally the end of the firefighters. Okay, so we're going to start back here. We're going to smash from front to back because that's the order we killed them in. Alright, and I think what I'm going to do... I'm going to call the episode to a close here. We've got a nice spot where we've cleared the fire station. I've got to do some looting. I'll go ahead and do that in the next episode. I won't do anything in between episodes this time because there might be some cool stuff that you guys want to see and that I want to talk about. So I'll do that at the beginning of the next episode. So we'll call this one done. And as always, please do take advantage of the like, subscribe, and comment options. Hit me up on my Discord channel linked in the chat. Or in the description, that is. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Till then, have a good day.